team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Tar Heels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, you're going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. To the air, it's Lopez. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long.
Deep shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Tar Heels will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose. Gets some space around the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Green. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return will be brought down. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for a gap. It's stopped. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the back.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Lopez. Grab down the middle, it's Green. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking for a man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback on the move and to make something happen. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the Tar Heels will have to kick it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense on the field to take over. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final at the half.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's got the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaks an open space. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
That completion makes it second and short. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Short connection to the tight end here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback keeps the football.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Crosses the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And this time it's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Scott. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lopez. That's caught. It's Robinson. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The back's got it. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Caught by the receiver. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He decides to keep it here. It's a fumble. The offense has it and still going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tar Heels looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? On the run, it's Scott. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's a draw play. Powerful running here. Has the first down and more. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Always looking to throw. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He could go. Touchdown, UNC. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Pounding away with the run game. Breaks loose at the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, sparked the ball to 44. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking for some space. It's Scott. Loose football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, incredible job here by this.
Up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play.
Okay,
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff running right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Play fake, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on third in such a long distance to gain. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back to throw. It's Lopez. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Hawkins. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, they fail to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score, and now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
Extending the play now. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass. It'll cost him 5 yards. Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Maybe the last shot here. He's running out of time here. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Scott. Finding space at the 20. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down.